Good to have Bobby Martins in here again to discuss the opportunity to move up. He's an award-winning realtor. He's with Keller Williams out of Carmel Valley, covers all of San Diego, and he's here again to discuss all this stuff. Bobby, good to have you in here.
Thanks for having me, Craig. Appreciate you having me on once again.
So the move up stuff, let's touch that real quick, and I know that you're going to get into the top 5 ways to get the biggest bang for your buck when you list a property. So what's going on in the move up world? Still happening?
It's just a great time to move up right now. I mean, the great thing is there's a lot of inventory on the market. There's about a little over 7,000 homes on the market right now. So if you're looking to maybe move out of a condo into a bigger house, or maybe you're in a house and you want to move into a much bigger house, this is a fantastic time to do that.
So important to take advantage of the fact that rates are low. Now, I talk about that a lot because my background is in residential mortgage banking. So we got you real estate guys. I know that I'm probably more of a numbers geek on this stuff. But look, we had a viewer the other day, went to craigsewing.com and wanted to learn about moving up. And she thought she should just refinance and move up a few years down the road. And what I told her was, well, if you wait, you're waiting for property values to go up and interest rates should be going up. So if you're going to do it in the future, do it now and take advantage of the low cost of home ownership. So it really is a great marketplace for that. And Bobby does specialize in that. But you're here today to talk about the top 5 ways to get the biggest bang for your buck when you list a property. So we're switching gears a little bit from what we're used to talking about. So let us know what's going on.
Well, a big passion of mine is making sure that we get top dollar for our listings. And so one of the things that I like to do as far as giving advice to my clients, especially in this market, there's a larger inventory of homes, having an interior decorator come in and or a staging company come in. So if the house is completely vacant, having at least some of the main rooms staged is a very smart thing to do. And but if you're living in the property, having an interior decorator coming in and just kind of helping, get the house cleaned up and ready for the market.
So Bobby, here's a question I asked you on the radio show this week, and I thought your answer was pretty profound. When you're staging a property, you have a lot of people that like their stuff. I could only imagine what my dad, against referencing the parents in St. Louis, Missouri, would tell you if you tried to move his train set out of the basement or his 30-year-old couches that are outdated, to say, hey, we're going to put some more modern stuff in here. It's going to make the home more attractive. How do you hold that conversation with someone who might
You're
like
absolutely right. It's a very sticky conversation, and that's why I choose to not have those conversations anymore. And I actually let the professionals do the talking for me. So we'll have an interior decorator come in and meet with the seller, and they're good. They're professionals. They're great at what they do, and so I'm going to stick to doing what I do best, which is sell real estate.
All right, keep moving us along here. What else do people need to do to get top dollar?
All right, number 2, we got this is something not a lot of agents do, but performing a home inspection on a property before it goes on the market is a good idea. First, I would recommend a plumber and an electrician going through the property and fixing all of the items. Then you do the home inspection, so the home inspection looks a little cleaner. And then once the home inspection is done, then you fix those items on the home inspection. Nothing is worse than putting a house into escrow and then having the deal implode because the home wasn't in the best condition.
I noticed you put a full internet marketing strategy. Now that's different than 5 years ago when we didn't have these social medias or blogs or Craigslist or whatever list. Talk about that. How's the world changed as far as that being a marketing angle when you're talking about real estate?
Craig, it changes every single day, it seems like. Just yesterday, Craigslist changed all of their posting techniques. And so, as realtors, we're going to have to go now and figure out how to beat the new system that they've put in place. So, you have to, when you hire an agent, you have to make sure that they have a full marketing strategy that includes the internet, sites like Facebook. I mean, that's something that you wouldn't think could drive a lot of traffic to real estate websites, but it is something that is a new technique that a lot of agents are starting to use. And there's also tons and tons of different websites out there, and it all starts with the MLS listing. Once you put everything into the MLS listing, that's going to then fire it out to thousands of websites using what's called IDX technology. And so agents have to make sure that that listing that goes in the MLS is 100% correct, because once it fires off to all those sites, it's kind of hard to undo that.
All right, real quick, what are the last 2 ways to get the best bang for your buck?
Well, a big mistake people do is they overprice the property. And don't get me wrong, I'm not an agent that wants to underprice it. I don't need to sell it in 2 minutes. But as a seller, you want to make sure that you're reviewing the comps, the comparable sales for that area and your specific neighborhood. Get in the car, drive around with your realtor, look at some of the comps that have sold in the last 6 months. Anything outside of 6 months absolutely means nothing. So you just want to focus on the last 6 months.
Cool. Well, Bobby, you actually gave us a video today to just show how you help people get top dollar out of their property. Now, this is one of those videos that you actually stream through all the websites, your social medias. Explain what we're looking at and how this kind of goes in line with what you're trying to do as far as getting this top dollar and getting the seller the most bang for their buck out of their equity.
Well, video is very important now, and so everybody loves watching videos. So we try to do very short 1 to 2 minute videos. This home is a high quality design built by Davidson Home. It's an amazing value, priced at $1,495, which makes it the lowest cost per square foot in all of Rancho Santa Fe. The estimated square footage on this one is 4,673. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath home. The interior features include stunning archways, floor-to-ceiling windows, hardwood and tile flooring, large gourmet chef's kitchen that opens up to the family room, creating a fantastic great room. It's got multiple fireplaces. The list goes on and on.
It's a nice house, Bobby.
Backyard is amazing too. The house feels like
it's a nice house, Bobby.
It feels like Napa.
This isn't MTV
when you're in the
Cribs,
backyard.
Bobby. No, it's a gorgeous home.
So yeah, this one's priced right, ready to sell. So it's perfect for that move-up buyer that is looking for more space and looking to get into the Rancho Santa Fe school system.
Yeah, great example of a beautiful home in San Diego. And if you're moving up in something bigger and better, look at something like this or look at other things out there. But Bobby's a great guy to help you do that. MoveUpSanDiego.com if you're moving up, or if you're selling your home trying to get top dollar. Bobby, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Craig. As
Appreciate you
always,
coming
it's
in
always
here.
a good time.